Hi, this is Nathalie from LineDotArrow from the Netherlands, and today it's my turn in the 2023 Christmas craft off. That is a collaboration hosted by Rachel from Papercrafts. In front of me I have one of the promo sheets from the kits that we were sent to work with, and there was a lot. There are 5 kits in total we could work with. It is this one, the Timeless Christmas collection. Then we have a full fuzzy kilt kit, a ephemera add-on kit, a background kit, and also shabby backgrounds. So there was a lot to play with, and what really well stood out for me in this kit was the variety of papers, like the shabby toned and the more neutral tone. There are colors, but it's a little bit more tempered, and I really like that. There's something for everyone, and I try to pick items from every kit in my project. Besides the kit, I also went to her coffee shop, Rachel's coffee shop, and if it's not in the Linktree link, because there's a Linktree link below this video, and every information should be in from every collaborator's channel and the kits and also the coffee shop. But if it's not, I will link it down below separate. But I went over there and I downloaded these. There are more, but there are more words. There are 11 pages in total, if I'm correct. But I printed these. They come as this, and this one comes at this way, but I printed them the other way around and resized them to fit the paper, so they came out smaller. But these are a nice addition to your journal or other paper craft you are doing. Yeah, the 2023 Christmas craft off collaboration hosted by Rachel from Papercrafts always comes with a giveaway, and there are a lot of prizes. We have 10 prizes over here, and 44 prizes donated by all these digital designers for you to win. In order to be able to be entered in the giveaway, you have to watch every video, leave a like and a comment, and I personally think while you're over there you can also hit the subscribe button and the bell, because it doesn't cost you anything and it will surely support everybody's channel. And I think you can't go wrong with these collaborators, because there are really good artists on there. So every single one will be able to inspire you and teach you something different you haven't seen before. While you're over at the Ko-fi page, there is, besides the words, there's also a sheet of this grid with all the collaborators on it. And it's telling you which channels are working with the prompts on which day. Today it's 25th. 25th? Am I saying that right? 25. We say 25 November. But yeah. It's my turn, and Peggy the Paper Bumblebee. And well, I know Peggy. Peggy is in my design team. But yeah, it's fun to work with her together. And we have a prompt, and that prompt list is also on her Ko-fi page from Rachel. Look, I really like how cozy this looks. And yeah, there are different prompts. So each channel made a video using the prompts. And we have, Peggy and I have, let's tie it up with a ribbon. So this is all the admin information for you. So make sure you check out the Ko-fi page, the Linktree link. Make sure you watch every video, leave a like, leave a comment, and well, subscribe to the channels. And yeah, keep an eye on everyone, because after today and after the collaboration is over, they are still coming up with very, very good videos and very beautiful projects. So it's always a win-win to watch them all the time. So let me clean the desk, and then we are going to start working on my prompt. And my prompt is let's tie it with a ribbon, and I'm going to take you with me with the ribbons. So I did a little preparation for this video. First of all, let me explain about the cover. This is from a cereal box. In the Netherlands we have the cereal boxes are like this. They are maybe not as big as you have like in the US, but we have a smaller size. And what I did was cut off this part, top part, bottom part, and I reinforced this with an extra strip of cardboard stock, and this one too. I put on papers from the kit, did some sewing, and actually sewing, it's not a ribbon, I know, but to me it is fabric embellishment in with threads, and threads can be turned into ribbon and lace. So I'm going to tell you this. It's not something new, so I'm not going to show you how I did it, but adding stitching on your cover, on your tags, on your insert, on your pages gives it a little bit of more, gives it a little more texture, and makes the paper really stand out without adding too much bulk. So that's one thing I want to tell you. It's not really something new because you probably already knew. I made 2 inserts to go in this little journal. I'm going to try and finish the whole journal off in this video. That does mean I have to do a little bit things off camera and then come back on camera. But basically, this is like a more sturdy cover. And this one too. So I made actually 2 little traveler's notebooks to go into this journal cover. And we are going to make a, I'm going to make a spine, a binding, sorry, on the spine that allows me to slide these in and out like a traveler's notebook closure, not closure, binding. But yeah, I'm quickly going through the pages. I printed on the back side, and because it was a little bit too high, I cut off strips, and the strips also are used in the inserts. And I try to use a variety of papers, so it has a little bit of interest, and they are not all the same. This is obviously the back side of the other one, and this one is not the same because they are different papers, but the same setup with little elements, larger papers, writing papers, decorated papers, and so on. But I really like having different size papers in my projects. I don't do that always, but it is making your journal more interesting. But I worked on the front cover. These are going to be set aside for now. And what I did, I had one of the journal cards from the kit, and I used one of the frames. They are these. There's no image on it anymore, but there were obviously more, 8 in total frames. This was one of the larger ones I have still left. I did some inking. I even sewed over the frame, and it's rather thick. Put some eyelets in. I'm also thinking about putting like glossy accent on here, so like make fake glass, like old glass. But yeah, that I can't do now. That if you want to see the next part, I will do another video, and then you can watch that part, because I probably will not be able to do it today and have it dry and show you. But I created this, then I created this. This is like a sort of linen. It's not really fabric. It's not paper. It's where you can paint on. I did some stamping and some inking, and I kind of mimicked the size, the shape of the photo frame. And as you can see, I have this with tape, and you also see that I have a little piece over here, and the reason why, because I have this ribbon, Hugs and Kisses, and I really thought it was a suitable ribbon for this journal. And then I thought I want to, okay, let me show you what I want. The plan was, but I couldn't finish it up because I had to show you on camera. But these are like two, yeah, how do you say it, loops? Little loops, and you just well, you take this through. And I thought, how fun would it be? I'm not sure if I want it this way. Like so. Okay, let's pretend this is tied on the top together. It is not, but let's pretend it is. And I thought you can slide this. Obviously, I need to secure the ribbon and maybe even make the loops a little smaller so it doesn't have wiggle room to the sides. Although, to me, it doesn't matter if it goes this way. It's very interactive. But then after that, I thought, well, maybe, just maybe, I should put it over here, and then, well, I could do it like so in between and have the whole thing go like so, or put this on and then make a little tunnel in here like so, and put the ribbon in here, and then have the whole thing shifting around. Movable, that's the word. So yeah, I'm not certain if I want this piece on or not. So I have to do one more check. You can also do it over here and have it down here with a little tie down there, but that's an option too. And I'm not sure if I want it like this. I think I want it together. Yeah, I can also, I think, yeah, and I also think it needs to be behind this. Okay, that I have that fixed. So that's a good thing. So I am going to glue the frame down to the piece of canvas. It is canvas paper. I really had to check how it's called. But you just glue it on. Oh, I almost forgot something. Let me quickly it is not ribbon, but it's sort of ribbon. But I want this in here. And this is not a ribbon, but to me it is. It's part of my prompt. Yeah. Okay, this is very long, I know, but it's okay. I'm just going to tie it in a little loop so it's out of the way, because first let's focus on getting the tunnels at the back. I have a little paper clip that I also want to put over here. To make sure it's glued on this side. Yeah. Okay, this is secure. Now we have this. So I just grabbed my box with buttons in it, and I have to say I have a lot of buttons, and this is just half of it, but I'm just collecting a few buttons that I like, and I want to do it rather quick because I want so many things to do. I have a lot of things to do. I want to show you so much in this video. I'm trying to find thinner buttons that are not bulky, and different sizes and different colors. Oh, I like this one. Maybe I have a little bit more red. Do I have red? I don't think I have a red button. Yeah, this one. But it's extremely huge. I think I had one over here. Oh, this is a really old one. Okay, I have a few. Let's work with those. And I have to say, I didn't plan this, but when I put in the string, not straw. Okay, I'm very good with the language today. Well, I'm a Dutchie, sometimes I forget the words. But when I put in the string, I thought, oh, I can put on like buttons over here. It's really terrible not be able to say the words that you want to say. But yeah, luckily I can show you what I'm doing. That makes it easier. I'm grabbing another green button off camera because I need a larger one. So I'm going to start with this one. And like I said, this wasn't something I planned. It just popped into my head when I put in this waxed thread. I thought, oh, I can put buttons on those. But we are going to work with ribbons too. But yeah, I hope it will not be a too long video for you to watch. And I will try to speed up in between. to, so I can do this. It's the right color. Okay, my little helpers, Stevie and Buddy, my Maine Coon boys, they are tearing down the house. I can hear them running and throwing things, and I'm pretty sure they are throwing things from my nightstand, because that's what they like to do. They are so bad. I'm going to... Oh, I really like this. I'm surprised myself. But yeah, I do like it. I'm going to glue this down. On the frame. Oh. I'm not sure if I need to put a dot of glue under there too, to make sure it stays. I think I have to. Because it's very fragile. Okay, it's not completely dry, but dry enough to work a little bit further on the rest of the cover. But this is what we got now. I'm going to leave these aside, because maybe I will need them to put on later on something else. You never know. Yeah, I want to make a little hinge thing on here. And it has to be narrow. And I was thinking how I can do that. I think I'm just going to put on masking tape. And then a little strip of paper. This strip, this is a little bit wider. I'm not sure it will hold. Yeah, it will. But this. So what I did was basically made a loop for the for this, and slide it underneath. So now you have room to wiggle, because this is not glued, and this is going to be glued to the back side of the frame. But I really have to be sure it is straight. That's a thing. Let me line it up over here so I can hold it. Okay, I think this is straight enough. Okay, just found out it's too long. So do it again. Let's see if this works. Does it work? Yeah, it does work. I'm so happy. But I need to first get this off, because I need to secure this a little bit better, because it's not very good. It's not very secure at the moment. It's not completely in the middle. That's okay, because I want it to be a little bit more to the right. And I'm going to secure this over here and this over here. So I know for sure it stays on the frame. Yeah. Okay, now I need to decide. Okay, I think I'm going downwards with the lace, with the ribbon. Yeah, for sure. Hugs and kisses over here. Hugs and yeah, something like this. Hugs and kisses, hugs and kisses. I am going to put, obviously I have too much lace, but it's okay. I'm going to put a dot of glue over here. And a dot over here. Okay, it needs to be higher, a little higher. Is it straight? Yeah, it's somewhat straight. Okay. So I need to dry this for a while. Obviously these are going to be removed and you can move this down or take this up. I really like this. I'm debating if I want to put an eyelet in here. I'm not sure. Or maybe run it under the sewing machine so I'm sure it will be secure. I'm going to do that. But before I do that, I need to take this over to this side. Do the same. Add a little glue over here. So you also created a little belly band on this side. But here comes the trick. We are going to add lace and fabrics at the back side of this ribbon. And obviously I couldn't do that up front. But I have this, yeah, it's like, it's not cheesecloth, it's like an old curtain that is, well, a little bit worn, but it is very nice. I think it's a little bit too wide. And I have this ribbon I want to include, although I have to check with the, oh yeah, they will work. And this is really an old ribbon, but I thought, no, I thought of putting it on like so. So this comes over here. And yeah, that's going to work. And this I want we have this. Okay, let me just put a few dots of glue. So this can be a belly band or a pocket. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm going to glue this down and it's a pocket. That would be easier. Yeah. And this I want to be inwards, like so. Ow. Oh, I poked myself with a needle. I pinched myself. Straight in my thumb. So, okay, I'm going to explain what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this piece off. If I still can. Yeah, I can. Because there's a little glue over here. And I'm going to put this. Oh, it came off. I'm going to put this under the sewing machine. Well, I can do it like so. It's be somewhere over here. I'm going to put this under the sewing machine. Yeah. Cut this off. And then we can glue it to the ribbon of the cover. Just let me do that really quick. So I sewn over the lace and not the lace, over the ribbon and over the fabric. And I wanted to put it on like so. It's too long, I know. Let me just glue this over here. Needs to be as high as possible. I believe I had it something like this. Yeah. First let me glue on this. The ribbon itself. But before I glue it on, I'm going to put in some plastic. Otherwise I will push it through the fabric onto the paper again. And I don't want to have it on the paper yet. Not over there. Because this has to stay open. Okay. Okay, this went well. Yeah, it did. I'm surprised myself. Now I want to glue it over here. Like so. Okay. first, I'm going to glue this closed first, so I'm going to turn it into it's a very narrow, but it's a bucket. Like so. I'm not gluing it exactly to the border because I want to make sure you see some of the stitching. And now I can glue this piece. Let me check the front if everything is still on its place. Yeah, it is. And now I have to see what I'm going to do with this, because obviously I do need to cut this, or I can glue it inwards. Let me see. That's going to work. Yeah, that's fun. It's like a little tab at the bottom. So some glue over here. Oh, this is so dirty. Inwards and go underneath. Yeah, it is. Ooh. It is working. And now I have to figure out how am I going to tie this together. Do I want to incorporate this? Maybe that's fun. To have everything over here. Yeah, maybe I can do that. Put a smaller clip over here. Yeah, I'm still in frame. Or do I want this over here? I don't think I want it together. Yeah, I'm going to poke an eyelet in here. Okay. Clean. Otherwise you don't see what you're poking. It is out. It's very flexible. So when I turn it around, the eyelet pops out. Okay, it's in. Still fabrics. Oh, it's not correctly in, so I need to take it out. So it was kind of a struggle to get it in, but it's in. Still debating. Yeah, I'm going to put one at the top too. It needs to be secure. Maybe over here. Can I do that? Yeah. Let's do that. I like this. Yeah. This is fun. So this is the pocket. This is the front side. This can move. Do I need to? No, it's okay. I thought I needed to put a little bit of extra glue, but that is not necessary. I need to cut this obviously because it's too long. I'm going to fold it like so. Hugs and kisses. Okay, this one is a little bit longer. Oh, only want hugs and kisses. Let's see. Okay, I think it's a little bit too long. So we just do hugs over here. Cut the kisses off. Yeah, this can be like so. So yeah, this is a little bit like moving around. I really like this. And it's not, yeah, you can do it like this, a little bit lower, but it's not going that easy, so it's not wobbling all the time, but it is interactive. And I had my tray of buttons over here. I have a few things in here that I might want to put on the journal or not. We will see. Press it. Yeah, now it's correct. I have to stand to see what you see, otherwise I can't see. This is what we got now. And this is on the inside. So, the other thing I want to show you, I am going to be working on this off camera and put these in. I don't think I will put a pocket in here. It's going to be a simple traveler's notebook journal with a focus on the cover. But I want to add something over here too. Let me grab some of the laces that I have collected. So I collected a piece of this ribbon. I have this. This is just wool and it reminds me of snow. And a little bit of green over here. And I'm going to just do something and I'm going to clip it underneath. Yeah, just give it a go. This needs to be down. Just a little cluster of ribbons, and you can also use lace, of course. Whatever you think is pretty. I don't want it to be too big. Just a tiny little accent, nothing huge. And I just want to clip it underneath. Maybe I need to glue it down a little, but I can always do that. First, let me see. Oh, I do like this. Now we have this now. Just a little bit of. So. And the other thing we need to do is I just have to select some ribbon. I'm not so sure. I'm just going to put this in. Okay. And then okay, let me just divide this. I like the ribbon, but it's fraying a lot, and it's, ooh, it feels so bad on my nails. Okay, I think I have it like this. I need to put an eyelet in here too. And I'm just not measuring, I'm just eyeballing. Okay, we have this. And then we have this. And I'm thinking maybe I can work on this off camera and put the end result in the same video. And then you see the whole thing. I did show you some of the words that came in the freebies. And I do want to put a word on. Not sure which one. Like these, but I like these two. I already have a few over here. Jingle bells. Okay, snowy, ginger, merry, nostalgia, peace, joy. I like the word joy. Wrong scissors. Need to have paper scissors. Or jingle bells. I think I'm going for jingle bells. Although, can I cut it without ruining the word forgiveness? Yeah, I can. Okay, let me just do a little inking. So again, we are going to be working with a little piece of ribbon. And we're going to use this piece. Glue it on, and also a little bit of this. I'm going to take this under the sewing machine, do a little stitching, and then you will see me back. Oh, first I need to cut it to size a little. And do a little fraying. So yeah, another ribbon. Yeah. So this is my little label. The little sewing, stitching. I really like this. Now I have to find a place to put it. I thought over here. That would really frame the page. Yeah, just put it over there. So yeah, I can do things rather fast. Not everything is taking ages, but most of the time, yeah. You just gotta stick with me and wait to see the end result. Okay, I'm not so happy about the fact that it's down too much, downwards on the frame. So maybe I should bring it up a little. I have to be quick, otherwise it's already glued on. Just try and see how that looks. That looks better. That's a definite yes. Yeah, it looks way better. Otherwise it would be glued in like so. It looks weird. Okay, just tie this for now so it looks like there is actual a journal finished, which is not finished yet, but okay. I do want to add a little bit of glue underneath this and underneath this and over here to make sure it stays there, and also underneath this. Go over here. It's not sticking. Maybe I should hold it for a while. Well, I can do it later with the fabric tag. But yeah, this is my interpretation of tie it with a ribbon. Let's tie it with a ribbon. Let's tie it up with ribbon. Well, I did. I did multiple times. I have ribbon over here, ribbon over here, ribbon over here, ribbon over here, and ribbon on the inside. So yeah. Like I said, I'm going to work on this journal. So don't just stop the video now, because I will come back and show you the end result. So I promised to get back to you with the finished result of the little journal with the 2 traveler's notebook inserts. The cover is still the same, obviously. Didn't do anything about that. It ties with the ribbon. You saw me make the closure. And this is the inside now. I created this tag from the kit with a little Christmas bell and just 3 eyelets, and I put in a little ribbon. Another ribbon on top. Didn't do much embellishment on the tags because they are, well, they are very embellished as they are. I cut a little strip of the ribbon that has the hugs and kisses on it, merged it onto a piece of paper and then onto the same fabric as I have over here. Did some sewing. Oh, these are just to keep them a little bit together. And I didn't do anything on the inside except around the corners from all the pages. And if I'm good, yeah, I did bind them into the cover, so you can take them out as a complete little journal. And if you have a traveler's notebook like I have, these will fit in the regular size. And you can also add new pages in here. And the second booklet also has a tag with a slanted pocket, and I merged a little card on top. I did some backing over here to make it a little bit more sturdy. And this one slides in between ribbon with 2 eyelets. So these are also like ribbon craft related items, but not too difficult to make. So I thought, well, I'm not going to do that on a tutorial, but that's the way you can incorporate a ribbon or lace in your making without doing the obvious thing with it. And yeah, it's this little booklet with different sized papers, a lot of writing space. You can make little collages in here. So there's a lot you can do. You can also turn it into a little pocket and put a tag in here. That's an option, or put it over here. But I like these small journals with a variety on pages. So we have these slide in here, and this one slides in here, and I tied the string like this so it's not over the spine, and here I have a knot and a little bit of ribbon with glue. It is kind of stiff, so I'm not so happy about that, but it is secure, so that's also what we want. And at the back I also created a slanted pocket, did one of the labels, sewn it onto a little bit of lace, and I made a tracing paper envelope with a very simple closure, nothing special, because this is it. A string, double wax string, put a charm on, and this is the front. One of the journal cards, did some ribbon, some stitching, some fraying with the fabric. This is the back side, and in here are just the cut-offs from the pages that were too long. And this coloring is not on the kit itself. It is because I had a baby wipe on top of it, but I do like the green, so I put them in. I thought these are fun to collage all the pages or turn into tags, or well, many possibilities of course. And then this just goes over here. Nothing special, very effective. And I'll just tie it and put it in. And then I also did something very simple with a ribbon, just a little paper clip with a piece of ribbon over here, and I attached the little envelope like this so it will not slide out. So yeah, this is my project, and yeah, the frame is still movable, and if you don't like it movable, that's an option too. You can just glue it down, of course, and you could even glue this side down and put like a tag in here. That's an option too. And I would glue it over here, but yeah, then again you have the closure here, so I wouldn't put a tag in, to be honest. But if I would glue it down, it would be glued down over here, so you can see a little bit of the eyelet here. But yeah, I'm more a detailed girl, so maybe you're thinking, well, just glue it on. It's pretty anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked the tutorial. I don't think it's a very difficult thing to do, because it's rather simple actually. And of course this is a large frame. You can also do it like with a paper frame on a tag and have your tag moving. So yeah, but I thought this was a nice addition too. And yeah, I like my journal, so I hope you like it too. I hope you leave a like, a comment, and also make sure you check out the Linktree link, the Ko-fi page for all the freebies, and also the Etsy store from Rachel with all the kits, because they are marvelous to work with. And I think you can work with these also, a few of them. The papers are not really only Christmas related, so I think you still can use them in other journals. Yeah, thanks for having me. Thank you, Rachel, for inviting me, and I hope to see you all the next time. And maybe while you're over here, you also want to subscribe to my channel, because I have several things going on, and not only this collaboration, of course. But yeah, I really enjoyed working with this, and I'm glad I was able to get my video up on time, because maybe you didn't know, because the last part I filmed later. The first part was before I was sick, and this part, finishing off the journal, was after I got sick. I have been sick for about 3 weeks now, and it was bad. Still not 100%, but good enough to go to work and everything. And I'm still not there, but yeah, I'm so happy I was able to finish this video. Yeah, this is really it. Stay safe, stay creative. I hope to see you the next time. Greetings from the Netherlands. Bye bye. Bye.